Good day everyone, I am Marcon Pasco Luis and today I'm presenting a sample alternative assessment tool titled From Text to Talk Role-Playing based on Dictogloss. This tool aims to bridge receptive and productive language skills by combining Dictogloss with roleplay, creating a more dynamic and interactive language learning experience. What is then the nature and structure of this assessment? This is a performance-based and integrative assessment. It encourages collaborative listening, note-taking, text reconstruction, creativity, and speaking fluency all in one activity. So let's break it down. It begins with the core listening activity, which is the Dictogloss part. The teacher dictates or reads a short passage twice. The first time, students listen for the overall meaning. Then the second time, they take down keywords and phrases. Afterward, students work in pairs or small groups to reconstruct the text using their notes. This promotes cooperation and language processing. Next, students use the reconstructed text as a springboard to create a related scenario. This marks the transition to the role-play part, so from Dictogloss to role-play. They will act out what was dictated and practice for an ample amount of time. This step allows them to shift from passive reception to active production of language. After that, students perform their short role-play. This can be scripted or semi-improvised depending on their level. And yes, finally, the teacher provides feedback using a rubric. Yes, using a rubric which will be presented later. Another question. What then are the targets of this assessment? This assessment tool is multidimensional as it targets the following core language skills at different stages of the activity. Firstly, we have the listening. It is developed through focused attention to the input text during the Dictogloss part. Next, we have writing. It is exercise in reconstructing the passage and scripting the role-play dialogue. We also have speaking. It is demonstrated during the actual performance of the role-play. Vocabulary and grammar. It is assessed through the accurate, appropriate, and contextual use of language. And lastly, we have creativity. It is reflected in the way learners design, personalize, and adopt their role-play scenarios. So these are the different skills targeted by the assessment. Moreover, this is ideal for use after a listening or reading lesson, particularly when learners have already been introduced to a specific theme, vocabulary set, or grammar structure. It works best with intermediate to advanced learners, but it can be adapted for lower levels with simpler text and guided scripting. You can use this at the end of a unit as a culminating activity, so this could be their performance task. Also, you can use it as a formative assessment to gauge students' listening comprehension, collaborative writing, and of course, speaking fluency. And lastly, this can be used during integrated skills lessons, especially when teaching narrative or descriptive text types. Learners' performance in this alternative assessment will be evaluated using a rubric that reflects both language accuracy and communicative effectiveness, since this is a combination of Dictogloss and roleplay. So the rubric is designed to assess the integrated skills targeted by the activity like listening comprehension, collaborative writing, spoken interaction, grammar and vocabulary use, and of course creativity. Evaluation will be based on the following 5 key criteria. So here's the rubric. Therefore, this rubric comprehensively addresses the essential skills that students need to develop. Again, from text to talk, role-playing based on Dictogloss. This is a tool that shifts from passive reception to active production of language. That's all for this video. Thank you so much.